Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're taking a look at this designer face-to-face, kind of like a dev interview Q&A type thing with some really good information. So I wanted to go through this, get your guys' thoughts on it, and see what you guys think, because there's a lot of big stuff in here. It's pretty long, so I do apologize that you have to listen to me read, but hey, put it on 2x speed and you don't really have to watch along. You can just have a listen to it, but let's get into it. Hello adventurers, how are you doing? As Gloria's celebration enters the gift trio phase, the Draconus have also finally made their comeback in Asperia. Thank you for all your feedback, support, and interest during this time. Now let us answer your burning questions and share all the improvements we have in store for the game. This is a big one, like I said, so we'll get into it. So, Draconic Resurgence. How do the Draconus, how the Draconus came about? Dude, the Draconus word is just, it keeps tricking me up. Because it's Draconus and then Draconic. And dude, I'm just brutal at these things. We conceived the idea for a Draconic Resurgence when we figured out the new story to follow the Elemental Strife series. You guys know I'm not a big lore person, so I'm not too sure to across that. Hoping to create something we haven't done before for everyone. To enrich the content and experience, we introduced brand new factions, systems, events, and other features around the concept of Draconus. This also includes a complete expansion pack that we have prepared and developed for a long time and finally launched for everyone. Why did you launch multiple heroes at once? It's grinding to train them. It is quite grinding to get the resources for ascensions and stuff. We've been discussing the first heroes for the Draconus faction for a long time. Given the background and story development of the Draconus force, we needed to have relevant characters on the battlefield. We also thought that you would need to have a certain number of Draconus heroes of different tiers in order to better... yeah, I get this because you do need, like, you need fodder ones and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Let's keep going. In order to better experience your faction's overall battle strategies and the game modes. That is how we decided on the current number of and lineup of heroes. We hope that you can train Draconus heroes over the long term and take your time to experience the story behind the faction and the personality and characteristics of each hero. However, we will also pace out the hero releases. No new heroes will be released in version 1.4.1, and we will send a suite of Draconus perks to your in-game mail on May 1 to erase your pressure in acquiring the heroes. Cool beans. We need a new exclusive training item for training Draconus heroes, and I have to start accumulating points from scratch. Can you give any more perks? I'm desperate. And this is what we had in the recent update. We understand your demand for the mighty emblems and mighty epic emblems of the Draconus, and will produce more of them in the following ways. To add a new field of stars, unlocking it will reward you with weekly mighty emblems and mighty epic emblems. To add relevant campaign quests, after completing them, you will receive mighty emblems and mighty epic emblems to increase rewards for Draconus hero growth resources in future events. Cool beans. This year we have the release of Draconus. Phoenixes, black tortoises, and quillins also in the pipelines as well. Good question. I was thinking the exact same thing. We are very cautious about launching a new faction. We don't have any plans for, nor will we easily launch one. So no new factions. After the launch of the Draconus version, we've received feedback from all of you on the heroes and the game modes. We're constantly looking for and thinking about ways to optimize the game and make it better for everyone. We'll be sharing our design ideas for the Draconus in the community, including on the birth of the faction, hidden cues for future storylines, the heroes, etc. Do follow us for the latest updates. So basically, they're going to let us know more stuff, essentially. All right, next one. This is 4 pages. That was one. Collections. So collections have been a big one since they came out. I think we all have similar feelings. Collections haven't been optimized after so long. Is that what you meant by delivering on your initial promise? Dude, savage question. Getting right to it. First of all, please accept our sincere apology. The optimization of the collections is a very important part of our project, and we had hoped to complete it before launching the Draconus faction, but frankly, optimizing the feature of the collections turned out to be more challenging than expected, so we were not able to deliver it on to you sooner, which we understand has affected your gaming experience. Early on, the team spent a lot of time discussing ways to optimize the game. Thank you for all your suggestions you have given us in the community. We have gone through all your feedback and requests in detail. After reviewing multiple solutions to address all your concerns in a balanced manner while ensuring speedy releases of these improvements, we have formulated this plan. 1. Reduce collections swapping, and remove the need to create multiple duplicates. Currently, each hero needs to be equipped with a separate collection, and collections have to be swapped between scenarios. As a result, you have to acquire multiple collections at the same time and also constantly modify each hero's collection in different features. It is tedious. Current solutions. Collection sharing mechanism. Essentially, multiple slots will be available by default for a single collection. It's kind of like we have with artifacts, with the number of slots to be unlocked gradually. After you've acquired your favorite collection, it can be used by multiple heroes at the same time, which reduces the quantity of collections needed and the cost of their creation. Meanwhile, collections can also be personalized and their swapping will be minimized. So we'll have to see how that goes. Sounds like another power creep on it, but I could be wrong on that. Improve the collection saving functions for different game modes. The basic idea is to save a hero's collection setup in a game mode to keep it intact from changes outside the game mode and to avoid repetitive actions. However, since it involves a lot of fundamental changes, we are working very hard to implement it as soon as possible. For now, we are prioritizing the following optimizations from the primary scenarios. For some game modes involving deployment, e.g. Cursed Realm, Nightmare Corridor, the hero formations and their collections used in the previous battle will be saved by default. They will not be affected by any changes made outside this game mode. For some game modes involving dispatches, example Treasure Scramble, Treasure Vanguard, and Legends Championship, once a hero formation is saved and dispatched, their collection setup will be saved and unaffected by changes outside the game mode. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, I think. Minimize randomness. The current acquisition process for collections is highly random. Many of you have mentioned a lack of stable channels to obtain your desired collections. Current solutions. Optimize the minimum guarantee mechanism for abilities. This would be a great one because that triggers me beyond belief. For example, increase the amount of gains you receive when using the legendary Bazaar totem at the same time, and the minimum quantity of mythic abilities you receive. Dude, just make it when you use, just have the one totem that when you use it, you get level 2. The one when you use it, you get level 3. I mean, just make it a guarantee. Make it an item that guarantees it. I feel like it, because when you use everything to optimize getting level 3 and you still miss it, it's just a massive kick in the balls. Option to continue improving your existing collections. For example, you can continuously improve your existing high quality collections, such as by replacing current abilities with better ones. I think that would be cool. If you could burn a run and you could just keep running on the same one until you maximize it, let's do that. I don't know. The whole system just, I feel like that would be a good change. Optimize experiences. Improve the issue raised repeatedly in your feedback. Quick recycle. Add a recycle button on the etching interface to allow you to quickly recycle a collection you created but dislike. Optimize the experience of gaining abilities. For example, Valiant Attack and Energy Riptide will no longer replace legendary or higher tier abilities acquired through victories. Instead, more abilities will be added when they are triggered. The above are just some developing ideas. They are not final plans. So please let us know if you have any thoughts or suggestions. We'll be keeping an eye out for your feedback and update you on any future changes. Cool beans. Launch time. Since changes to collections functions involve multiple modules, these processes will be technically challenging and require a longer development period. We also hope the optimizations can be ready as soon as possible. Currently, they are already listed as our top priority, and we anticipate completion by the end of July. Quick recycle 141, collection saving 144. Overall function optimization, urgently in development by June, July. Okay. If there are any major changes to the above plans or any risk of delay in our development, we will be sure to update you. Thank you for your patience, and we hope to deliver a collection mechanism that you will be happy with. Cool beans. Let's move on to the next one. Game optimizations. In addition to the new content that needs to be releasing according to schedule and the confirmed version development plan, our priority moving forward will also be to optimize existing content and enhance players' gaming experience. We will focus on optimizing the collections, making more perks available in game, deloading, which is a huge one to me. I feel like deloading should have been highlighted because I feel like that's really important, and improving the basic gaming experience among other aspects. Question. After the launch of the Draconus, can you create more channels for obtaining the previous Celestial Hypogean and Awakened heroes? After the new update, we will expand older content and speed up hero acquisition to balance the perks available for the entire game. Currently, we plan to increase the chance of acquiring Stargazing and Temple of Time heroes and optimize the variety of items in the packs. These specific details are as follows. We go from 2 to 2.5 essentially. And then we get the better items. 2 to 2.5 better items. Yep, that's cool. The above are expected to be released in version 144. In future events, we will also be adding more ways to acquire Stargazing cards and time emblems. You've released so many Draconus heroes, but I barely have enough bag slots and resonating crystal slots for them. Faster unlocking of resonating crystal slots, cool beans. Added new campaign quests for invigorating essence. Speed up acquisition. Increase the number of default hero slots. So more hero slots, more crystal slots, essentially is what's going on there. You've released a lot of new content lately. Are you trying to milk it while you can before the game is gone? Solid question. I think we've all asked that before. We've noticed that some of you are concerned about the direction of the project team. We'd like to reassure you that at AFK Arena, we are an independent and solid creative team. Many of our members have been with us since the start of the project, and we hope that AFK Arena will continue to be with you for a long time to come. Our vision for the future is to return our initial promise while delivering more amazing content to everyone. Upcoming versions are already in the pipeline, and besides focusing on our manpower on optimizing game functions, we will continue to create exciting new content for everyone. In June, we will be launching cross-server. In June, we will be launching a crossover with a dude. I just read crossover. I don't know why. Crossover with a popular anime IP. Okay, so in June, we get the anime collab. Sick. In the summer updates from July to August, we'll be featuring new themed events along with their new heroes, beasts, and skins. Lately, we've received a lot of complaints from you, which can be a hard pill to swallow. To enable you to better voice out your thoughts, we will be taking the following measures: setting up Dolly's mailbox in the community to gather your ideas and suggestions, and to respond to them regularly. Now, Dolly's mailbox, I think the key places that would probably happen, I don't know, like keep an eye out on the socials, I'll let you guys know as well, would probably be on Discord, but also on Reddit. I saw like a lot of these questions came from this post over here by Vixen back 13 days ago, where they basically, the Reddit just started to gather some questions. So I feel like Reddit and Discord would be the two main places to go for that at the moment. But once again, I'm not too sure where they plan on holding that. Carrying on with the quarterly online roundtables and exploring the viability of having offline player meetups around the world to create more opportunities for everyone to communicate with the R&D team in real time. Sharing next year's key release plans at current year end and updating everyone on our vision of long-term plans for the game. We look forward to providing you with more interesting, original, and quality content in the future and enjoying more awesome moments together. Last page, guys, last page. I know it sucks listening to me read, but hey, I feel like I've done okay today, all right? Quick overview. Draconus, collections, game. Okay, so this is a quick overview. Probably should have done this one first. Draconus researchers. Number of Draconus heroes in order to demonstrate the story and battle strategies of the Draconus faction. We have launched multiple heroes. We hope... Okay, this is like a recap. So if you've watched everything, I think you can dip. But if you want to recap, here's the recap. We hope you will view the training of heroes as a long-term experience, while we will also control the pace of future hero launches. No new heroes will be released in 141, and we will send Draconus perks to you in-game mail. Cool beans, 50 of each. Happy days. Draconus training items. We'll be adding new ways to acquire mighty emblems and mighty epic emblems. Cool beans. New features and functions. There are no plans for new factions. There are no plans for new factions at the moment. We'll be cautious before adding them. Optimizations for collections. The optimizations for collections are utmost importance. I mean, we already went through all this. I'm not gonna repeat all that. The above is just some development, game optimizations, ways to acquire heroes. Okay, so we're gonna get the higher rates there. Bag slots, increasing bag slots and residence slots. Dolly's mail to get feedback. Adventure round tables to carry on quarterly. Okay, round tables to get feedback. Annual plan sharing. That's good. I like yearly roadmaps, and that's pretty much it. That covers everything, dude. My voice is gone. I'm cooked. Anyway, guys, that is it for the developer face to face. Honestly, some decent stuff coming in it. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.